Welcome back, guys. So, new series I'm going to start chucking in the mix, and I'm going to call it Raw Talks. It's just my phone set up with a microphone and me just getting information out of my head and into yours as quick as possible. No flash editing, none of that, just me talking. So today, what I want to talk about is being told no. This is something you're going to have to deal with along your journey in photography. And I got asked about it the other day, and this is kind of what I told the person. So you're going to get told no in the early stages, and it can be hard to deal with. It can be a real mental game that you've got to work your way through. Like I've said in other videos and in courses and stuff, so down the track, once your career grows, the table turns and you're the one saying no. But in those early stages, it can be really defeating being told no from a potential client when you have put a lot of work into something, or whether you've done a pitch or put a big quote together or whatever it might be. It is really hard when you do all of this work and you've also worked your way up to this point where you're ready to start getting some money out of photography, and then you just get told no by someone like that, really nonchalant, like, no, sorry, no budget. And again, this goes all the way up to the high end when you're shooting agency jobs and everything. The first thing that gets cut with corporations and big companies is media budget, or budget for any sort of creative media or visual media or whatever it might be. So it goes all the way to the top. But those first initial stages when you start getting told no can be brutal, or mainly just mentally. It's hard to deal with mentally because, like I said, you've worked your way up with this confidence to finally get out there and make some money and, you know, put some quotes out or pitch people or whatever it might be, or, you know, quote for an event, or again, it might only be a small amount of money, but it's really defeating when you first start to get told no. And like I've said, after years of it, you get used to it and it becomes completely normal, and you don't even, you know, you shrug it off, you don't even care, you know, like it's at the point where you're quoting massive big jobs where you're making a big amount of money and, no, sorry, went with someone else. It's just, it's part of the business. It's part of what you got to get used to. But talking with people who are in those initial stages of being told no, I can see the struggle they're going through, and that's why, I want to relay my experience to you guys to tell you that, yes, it's hard, and you will doubt yourself, you'll doubt your skills, you'll doubt the confidence that you had, you know, you think, maybe am I ahead of where I should be, or whatever it might be, you question everything. But I'm telling you, it gets better, and eventually the table turns to where you're in demand and you're the one saying no to jobs. It's just a matter of working through it, dealing with it, and keep pushing. You can't let a potential client telling you no, that, you know, you can't let that deflate your whole journey that you're on, or your whole trajectory that you're on, your growth trajectory. What you've got to do is take that as a lesson and go, okay, this is a lesson in business and in, you know, people's potential budgets or jobs or whatever it might be, the competition that you're dealing with, all the little factors that come into being told no from a potential client. Take all of those as a learning lesson and apply it to the next one. You can't let this stuff get to you. You've got to, it will no matter what, but you can't let it get to you too much and let it deflate your journey of growth. You've just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. The ones who succeed are the ones who, I mean, it's kind of ironic saying this in this video, but the ones who don't take no for an answer sort of thing, you know, like you've got to take no for an answer from some clients. But then when you move on to that next one, you bring that same energy, you carry it forward, like, no, I'm going to do this, you know, and like, basically, it will affect you, but you can't let it affect you too much. You've kind of got to put up a mental block and have someone like me telling you, trust me, once you get past that phase, you get completely used to it. The first few times being told no, or, you know, being told that no, you're out of their budget, or they went with someone else, or the million different factors as to why you might not get a job. You know, the first 2 or 3 times, it's like, oh, you get so down in the dumps and you question everything. Trust me, after dealing with it for many, many years, it's completely normal. You just move on to the next one. Okay, sweet as. Because in those early stages, you've only got a few potential clients or jobs lined up, so it's like you put all this emphasis on them. But I'm telling you, don't overthink it. Just move on to the next one. take it in your stride, use it as a lesson, and apply those lessons to the next time you do it. So that's going to be this week's little Raw Talks. Hopefully you enjoy these. Take this information, do what you can with it. Like, subscribe, little notification bell thing, all that, stuff I usually say. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. You.